and pizza and drinking brews.
Drinking brews and eating pizza too.
I like pizza.
You like brews. It's Pizza Brews and Two Dudes.
All right, Pizza Brews, Two Dudes, episode 61. We're here at 902 Brewing in Jersey City, New Jersey. We've got Colby Janisch with us, owner of 902. Am I correct in that? Are you founder?
Yeah, there's a few of us.
Yes.
I lived at 902 Brewing, so I guess I get the namesake there. Or 902 Washington, where the name came from.
That's where I was going to ask you about that. Apartment number, was that where it all started?
Yeah, so way back when, back in Hoboken, was living with friends. A bunch of us started home brewing, got pretty serious about it. We were like, we need more space though. So me and one of them moved into 902 Washington Street. And there's a 3-bedroom, so we had one room that was like the brew room. So we built like little
the
shelves.
baby's room.
The baby's bubbled away in there. And spiraled out of control. And 10 years later, here we are.
That's awesome,
That's
man.
awesome. So I see we have flights in front of us.
Fresh flights.
We do.
Right, fresh pours. So what do we got going on here? Let's get into it.
All right, so we did a good variety here. On the left, I started in kind of palate neutral, palate wrecker. We got Chilltown Crusher. Jersey City is lovingly referred to as Chilltown. So
Okay.
Our flagship Pilsner is Chilltown Crusher.
I love that name.
Yeah, that's a sick name.
It
Thank
just
you.
makes me want to chill and crush beers. That's what we're about to do.
That was the goal.
That's our lifestyle, Joe.
Let's get to talk to all four of them, then go.
No, let's just jump in.
Let's try the
Crusher.
Chilltown Crusher. Cheers to
Yeah.
that. Thanks
So
for
it's a
having
nice,
us.
thanks for coming. Nice, crisp, clean, easy
Pilsner?
drinking Pilsner.
All right.
We get like a crazy amount of like Miller
Nice.
Lite drinkers in here.
Yeah.
People are like, do you have like Corona? I'm like, oh, we have Chilltown, which is like that, but with flavor.
Wait, people
Exactly.
are coming into a craft brewery asking for Corona?
Oh, Corona. We get like gin and tonic orders all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of wine do you?
Jesus.
Yeah, you get a lot of things you
Well-
wouldn't expect that much.
Yeah.
Well, though,
Interesting.
it is nice, though, to have that variety and be like, here, try this. You're going to
Yeah.
like it. If you like,
So better
if you like
version of
shitty beer, you'll probably like this better version.
Yeah. This is good. I love Pilsners. This is like you said, chill. I mean, it's chill.
It's chill.
crushable.
It's pretty
I love-
chill,
yeah.
bro.
5.2%. So like, it's a good
Nice.
lawnmower beer. Like if you're
Yes.
dadding and you're like drink a bunch of beers,
That's
it's not
like-
like you fucking fall over after like 4 double IPAs.
No, yeah, that's my wheelhouse these days. Like I'm a Pilsner crusher, lighter percentage.
And you're a dad now. So
And
now,
I am a dad, so
now you're
it
good
just
to go.
falls in.
Goes
yeah.
with the territory.
Yep.
It's come full circle because I feel like craft beer kind of became a thing to get away from Pilsners, and then here we are like competing with Pilsners finally.
Yeah,
Everything's
exactly.
cyclical.
And you know, just having that to offer people too, the people that don't want the strong IPAs, it's nice to have a variety. And I noticed too, you guys do seltzer.
Yeah, seltzer.
So you know, for the people that come in and like, can I have some? I don't like beer. What do you got for me?
You know,
I'm sure you get a lot of that. I'm at a brewery, but I don't like beer.
The wild thing is that like we get a lot of like groups, right? So like
Yeah.
in every group, someone doesn't like beer.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
you want to keep, you want to make sure everybody's happy. Like there's not the one person out of 6 that's like, when are we leaving?
yeah.
And the seltzer and the margarita hard seltzer, those like fill that void where it's like
Yeah.
people are like, oh, I like this. I'll stay for another.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's great that you do that because there are a lot of breweries where there's not, there's like 5 beers on tap. They're all really good, but they're strong IPAs. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
you leave some people in the dust on those.
Especially a spot like this. Like this is such a like event like spot. There's so much room. There's,
Yeah.
like you can
Yeah,
do so
great-
much with this.
great,
like having
tap room you got here.
That's sick.
Has this
Yeah.
been the locate? Like, did you move locations, or this is the spot?
Yeah,
you've
out
had?
of that apartment.
Well, besides the
apartment, bathtub
apartment to
gin.
here, like right, there was no other location.
No, there were 2 other locations.
Oh, well, there you
we
go.
did Gypsy
We
Brewing
didn't do our
originally.
research.
Where's our research team?
I get asked. Yeah, I got the whole
fired them.
spiel now. But no, we Gypsy brewed. We brewed at other people's facilities for a couple of
Nice.
years.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we had a tiny little hole in the wall in Union City where we just stored beer for 2 years. Then on Monitor Street in Jersey City for another 3 years. So this was like kind of like the goal forever. So after 5 long years of slaving over doing Gypsy Brewing, where you get to do the distro but not the fun taproom part,
Yep.
Yeah.
we opened this 5 days before the COVID shutdowns.
Oh, great timing,
Timing's
dude.
been our thing. Yeah, we're really timing people.
Oh.
Well, we're happy you were able to make it through that because this space is awesome, and yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
super happy to be here. This is awesome.
Beer is great too.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Tastes
So,
fresh.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of a Pilsner. So what's number 2? We're getting darker.
We're just
I
flying
see.
through these boys.
We are. So number 2, this came right off the tank. So this is like the freshest you can possibly get beer.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
It wasn't even fully carbonated this morning, actually.
It's too fresh. Send it
It's like
back. Send it back. It's too fresh.
like a cask brew
Yeah.
in England, right?
Or we drank bourbon out of the barrels in Lexington, Kentucky. They
that's
had
pretty
it
awesome.
Right
yeah,
out,
it was
yeah,
pretty
right out
cool.
the barrel.
They call it barrel thieving. Not to, but
So
anyway,
we're
what are we-
barrel thieving
Yeah,
your
so we're barrel
your beer
thieving
here.
some beer. I'm spilling beer. 1 beer deep. I'm already fucking up.
That's not a beer. That's a shot of beer, Joe.
We're on
1
shot.
full
You're
beer
good.
deep.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do we got here?
Yeah, so this is our holiday cream ale.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, we brewed it 3 weeks ago. It's a cream ale base, like a 5.1%. It's got smells like Christmas, you know.
Yeah, I
It's
was
got
gonna say I can smell like
Wow.
cinnamony,
That's cool.
clovey maybe.
cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg, cloves, and lactose. So
Wow.
it's like a nice, easy.
It's actually really good.
It's like
Not
Christmas
that
in
I'm
a glass.
surprised, but it just sounded.
Christmas in a glass. Oh wow.
That's very good.
That's
As it
really
warms
good.
up, the cinnamon kind of pops a bit more too.
Yeah.
So we're canning this Monday. So yeah, like I said, it
We're
came
ahead
right
of
off
the
the
game.
tank.
Pizza Brews exclusive.
By,
Got it
by the
before it's
time this
canned.
episode comes out, Joe, we'll have
It'll be next
it'll
Christmas.
be sold out already.
They'll be canning next Christmas's supply, depending on who has to edit at the end. We'll find out about that later.
Yeah, we'll see.
You could knock it on Untappd for being too fresh. We get that kind of weird stuff all the time.
Really, like
Too
I was gonna
fresh?
say, people are like, I
What
don't
a
know.
dumb.
It was too fresh and tasty. I like my
Yeah.
beer dirty and
I'm so
tasting
glad we
like
got
a
to
warm can of Miller Lite.
got to experience this fresh because there's so many like cool flavors popping out of you and smells.
There are.
like,
You
yeah.
really do get a lot of like, we're not experts. We don't claim to be experts, but
Oh, did we tell you that we're experts? We don't know anything.
I thought you were certified cicerones.
We are. We are. I'm
don't-
still waiting on my certification.
It's funny, this beer, we do this every year, and like that's when we're like, okay, like fall's coming to a close and winter's segueing.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest is the opposite, and we brew it like 6 weeks out, and we're like, shit, summer's almost over already. We brewed Oktoberfest. That sucks.
Yeah.
Favorite beers to make, but
Yeah.
the signifying of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
comes
changing
with
of
it.
the. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is great. I'll definitely be picking some of these up for Christmas. This is I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
These are very good.
I just want to skip Halloween now. I'm ready for Christmas.
Yeah. This just got me in the Christmas spirit.
Home Depot's doing it. They got like the trees out and shit already. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy how now you're talking about the brewing cycle. Have you noticed a trend that people are bringing out like the Oktoberfest earlier? Do you do that, or are you just like, no, we're gonna? Because I've seen it in
Yeah.
stores where it's like, my God, Oktoberfest, it's June 1st. Like
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's out way earlier than I feel. Each year it keeps getting earlier and earlier.
yeah,
We do, like, we'll try to release our Oktoberfest like mid-August, because Oktoberfest happens in September.
yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yep.
Mid-August is fair game, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's like 4th of July and they're rolling out the Oktoberfest beers.
I saw a pumpkin beer July 1st this year, but when I was going to buy beer like for 4th of July weekend down the shore, and I'm
Oh
like,
no.
you gotta be kidding
Yeah.
me. Like, who wants an imperial
That-
pumpkin? It's like
that's-
95
No.
degrees
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
That's
Like
the
I've
worst.
definitely seen that, and I'm sure they're the Christmas beers come out pretty like sooner and sooner too. The stores are already turning around. They've got Christmas trees at Costco too. I noticed like they
Yeah.
flipped it for. I was trying to look for Halloween stuff, and they already flipped it for Christmas.
Well, last year I wanted to buy Halloween candy on Halloween.
out of luck, buddy.
No Christmas stuff.
75%
Supposed to
off.
buy
by
that
Halloween.
you need to do that 5 months ago, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Start planning.
Absolutely brutal. All right. Well, now after those 2 beers, I'm feeling pretty good about what you're offering here.
yes.
So, what's beer number 3?
So this is Juicy City,
Ooh.
playoff
Ooh.
Jersey City, obviously.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's 6.2% hazy. We
Speaking
first
my
brewed it-
language.
There you go. You're a hazy boy.
I'm a hazy boy.
There you go. So we first brewed it when we signed this lease when it was gonna be like our finally brick and mortar, like be a Jersey City brewery. It's been very well received. Obviously, the haze thing is not
Yeah.
gone anywhere. So we promoted it to flagship status recently. We're just trying to always have it
Awesome.
stocked now.
Nice.
So,
Juicy City.
yeah, cheers to that.
There's a batch of that actually in the tanks right now too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I will say, I feel like the hazy, juicy, like super buzzwordy in the industry, right? But
Galaxy.
And the Galaxy and the Citra and all that fun stuff. But there is kind of that shift away from that you were mentioning. Like now we're going into pills. Like people are offering more. Like I love a good hazy, but I think people are realizing like can't just brew like 10 hazy IPAs and call it a day. Like you need a little variety in there.
But having this one all year round, I'm with it.
No, you need it, and as a flagship,
Yeah,
I mean
it's a good flagship.
that's a great flagship. Yeah, that's
And a good
that's
name.
awesome.
Who
Yeah.
comes up with the names around here? Is that you or?
It's a lot of spitball. Chill down and juicy, I think, for me. But
Yeah.
a lot of it is we meet once a month, like sales and production, and kind of just come up
Spitball,
with like
yeah.
spitballing. Yeah, it's not a set process.
There's some good puns here, and there's some good football ones too. So
Yeah.
We'll have to-
we love
we'll
our
have to-
football puns.
Yeah.
we'll have to dive into
If
that.
you can't tell, Kobe's a Giants fan. If you guys
What
couldn't,
gave it away?
couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Colby
it's
and
funny.
Bob. I'm a Jets fan. It sucks.
Our
Yeah.
ownership group is actually all met at a tailgate, so we're literally like born in
Ah.
MetLife. At the time, it was Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
MetLife now.
With
Now it's Jet
Jimmy
Life.
Hoffa
Yes,
at
it's actually Jet
the
Life.
20-yard line.
But it's funny you say that. So we were, 5 years ago, we were doing a lot of like random one-off hazies. I feel like that was kind of the thing. Like,
Yep.
Other half was kind of the one that blazed that trail where like we're gonna make
Yep.
900 different hazy
Yeah.
IPAs.
And hey, I love their beer. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But now I feel like people kind of have we call it hop fatigue, where like
Yeah.
they like a consistent one where like you always have that versus having like 10 tweaked versions of this for 10 months straight.
No, exactly. I 100%
Nah,
agree
this
with
is
you. And
this is all you need.
Yeah. How many flagship beers do you have?
We have 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Chilltown is one. We have a Path Pale Ale, Heppenheller Hoboken IPA. The Path, obviously, our
Yep.
wonderful Path system.
Yep.
Heppenheller Hoboken was actually a thing in like World War One. General Pershing. Hoboken was like the main point of departure for the Pacific or the I don't know if one of the theaters. I think Pacific Theater. Like
Okay.
5 million people left to go to fight in World War One through
Yeah.
Hoboken.
Wow.
So their rallying call was that by Christmas you'll be in heaven, hell, or Hoboken. So the thing
Wow.
kind of stuck.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we
That's
try
awesome.
to tie in a lot of like
Yeah.
very hyper local stuff
No,
to
I
it where we
appreciate.
can.
I always love when especially local breweries are doing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a sign that said Heaven, Hell, or Hoboken like on the way here. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, they have plaques in Hoboken
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
For sure. And then Juicy City, we just added to the. So it was those 3 forever.
Yep.
And then people ask for hazies, but again, people like they don't want a different one all the time.
Mhm.
Especially the distro accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So so this one, Juicy City, has always gone so well. Like just like 2 months ago, like what, let's put it in full time, and it's been going great.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's very good.
That was good. Really happy
You guys
with all
are way
3 of those.
faster than me. I'm always
Joe.
like on my.
What are you doing?
I'm enjoying. I'm
just
taking
trying
my
to keep
time.
up.
I'm letting it, sit on my palate. Yeah, Bob's crushing them. Bob's a chill
How
town
many you got on
crusher.
tap? We got to try them all. Right?
You can go through all 16 of you. I gotta
Bob,
drive home. Pick up my kids later.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just moved to the burbs in Cranford, and they got a lot of Eagles fans. I don't understand it. It's like not South Jersey.
They're
Like,
not even people.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
No, they're not. Well, it's funny. My 7-year-old.
One thing we can all agree on is Philly fans are not people.
Horrific. I've been training my 7-year-old since she was born, and she talks about how terrible the Eagles are.
Love that.
And some kid in her class was like, "Well, they're way better." And I'm like, "Tell her about Super Bowls." And she's like, "He says they have 10." I'm like, "Him and his parents are liars."
They're liars.
One Super Bowl.
One
we
Super
have
Bowl.
4. Remind him tomorrow.
Yeah.
So today I'll find out how that went. We're setting the record
10
straight. to
Super
these
That's
Bowls.
funny.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
They're brainwashing those kids in Philly, man.
10 wins then collapse. That's not 10 Super Bowls.
Exactly.
Not at all. We got Philly this week. I know by the time this episode out, won't happen. But Giants Eagles this weekend.
By the time this
We can-
episode's
we can-
out, Philly will have won their 2nd Super Bowl. Sorry to put that out there. No, I hate Philadelphia.
No, we don't want that.
You see,
So-
Now that I
Saquon's
put it
not
out
sure if
there, it
he'll be
won't
booed. Saquon,
Not
you'll
sure.
be booed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, this is Jersey.
Yeah.
Of course
You
you
know what
get
you
booed. We
did.
boo our own kind. I mean,
You could get a 5-yard loss, you're going to get booed.
yeah, exactly.
So before we jump into this 4th one, we are a beer and pizza
Probably
show, and I see
a little
that
hungry.
I see that
We got
pizza
some
just
fresh pizza
chilling,
just sitting right here.
getting cold
Yeah.
there. So maybe we should bust
Let's
that
get
out.
into it. Yeah. So I'll grab some. Just a little preface. We got pizza from O'Leary's Public House, right on the corner.
Garfield
super,
Ave.
super nice people in there. I
got a
called in
cow
and
on
was
the
like,
box.
I'm doing a pizza and beer podcast. Can you give us like what do you got specialty wise? She's like, we don't have specialty pizza, but I'll make some fun stuff for you. So
Oh.
so we
All
got
right.
first one we got is pepperoni and hot honey. So
All
let's
right.
give it a
Detroit
shot,
style,
eh?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like everyone goes for that these days.
I'll
the
grab some slices.
pepperoni. Yeah. See you later, Joe. Me and Colby will have a good time.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't a thing, like hot honey with pizza ever.
Yeah, like
All
2
of a
years
sudden-
ago, and now it's like huge. It's good. It's really good.
I like it.
Well, we'll see how good this one is. We don't hold back. If we don't like something, we just say it. But lucky for you, we really
This is
like
New
this
Jersey.
beer. We've had episodes where we've had drinking games sent to us, and some of them were just awful. And we were just like, we got these for free, and they suck. Just like we hate these.
Down.
But that looks good.
Very greasy.
It's got like a nice, I don't know, like a crispy look to it at least. I don't know. What do you think?
It's got a good undercarriage here. A lot of grease though.
Crispy,
Pepperoni
greasy.
will do that.
Yeah, pepperoni. You're gonna.
Definitely gonna need napkins.
It doesn't have like the cups of pepperoni. Thank you.
You guys do the one bite then eat the whole slice thing, or like is it a?
So we like we said earlier, we're not experts.
Yeah.
So we just drink beer, eat pizza, hang out. We'll tell you if it's good or bad. But
I spilled my beer. Sorry guys.
Oh,
no.
kick him
I'm
out.
just-
Kick him out.
Just get me out of here. All right, it's Bob and Colby are gonna take over, guys. Joe's spilling
We're gonna
beer.
talk about the Giants.
Joe's probably gonna
We're
get
just gonna
pizza all
chill.
over his pants.
Oh, cheers. Let's see how
Grease.
this pizza is.
This looks like a good slice.
It works.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It works.
Definitely a good undercarriage.
That is really sweet honey.
Yeah, I like it.
We should lean into this next beer.
Oh yeah, what's the fourth beer? Let me guess, a stout.
It is a stout.
Wow, see, we are experts.
There you
Wow,
go.
we're-
You guys got
Bob,
it.
you're
You
great.
don't even need me here. No, so this is from our barrel aging program. We started about a year and a half ago. So with the higher, you need like a 8% or so beer to put in barrels because it can go bad the higher alcohol, the more it fights disease. That's why they dump like rubbing alcohol on cuts or whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't want
I
to
dump
get
it on my
infected.
pizza too.
Bad pizza, you can go down to like Philly or something.
Fuck Philly.
Fuck Philly.
We just lost our one fan from Philly.
Fuck them. We don't need
Fuck
them.
'em.
Yeah. Stay on your own side of the river. Yes, this was aged for a year in barrels.
wow.
This one, I think, this is bourbon barrels from.
I spilled half of it, but it's okay.
I forget the place we got them, but it came out really nice. So we do a tap room only. We hand bottle. You can see the bottles over there.
Oh, awesome.
We hand bottle like 10 cases from each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pulled a bunch of them, and we've been doing like every 2 months, like a new release of like a couple bottle variants. So the bourbon comes through pretty big.
Nice.
I
and,
can smell it.
Yeah, you can.
It's all over my table.
Wow. That's a bourbon beer.
Very
That's
good.
Bourbon's
really
there.
good.
Yeah.
That's really
Reminds
good.
me of what's that? Like Goose Island does that. They
Oh,
The Bourbon County.
breakfast
Bourbon
stout.
County. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
This is better though, and you can only get this here in the brewery. You're saying.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's
so
it.
Come on down. These
Any-
are good. I love these bourbon
Any
beers.
particular name for this one, or it's just bourbon beer batch number?
This is Under the Overpass.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
So there is a
So we have
creative name.
Yeah, we
Yep.
got that big overpass that
Yep.
goes to Holland Tunnel. Mm-hmm. So we took pictures of that. So if you look at the bottle, it's a picture underneath it. Like they have a lot of cool
Oh,
graffiti and stuff.
yeah.
Nice.
So Under the Overpass.
Love it.
Yep.
I like it. That's where I sleep.
And then we have a Neapolitan variant and a orange mocha frappuccino. Derek Zoolander. I don't know if you guys are too young for that.
Oh no.
But the free gasoline fight bot.
We're Zoolander
action.
fans. But this pizza
big.
from O'Leary's was great.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
And yeah, I was like chatting up the people that were sitting at the bar while I was waiting for my pizza, and the bartender was very stoked on us like doing a podcast. So shout out to everybody there; they were all really friendly. Handed out some stickers.
there you go.
Right?
You know,
Spread the word.
yeah. And then the guy that was making the pizza, like I don't know if they get a ton of pizza orders. It's like something new that because they didn't have a lot of options. So she hooked it up. She got creative and like put all the different toppings on.
You got to add this to the menu.
But
This
the
was
guy,
good.
the like pizza chef, just like when I was waiting there kind of for a while for the pizza to come out, and then he just busts through the door and goes, "Pizza!"
Nice.
We're like, oh, okay, it's ready.
The owner's a
Pizza.
fireman here in town too.
Oh, nice.
His name Ed.
JCFD. No,
O'Leary?
not Ed.
Sean O'Leary.
I don't know where O'Leary came from. It's Kevin.
Kevin O'Leary.
It's not Kevin O'Leary.
Oh, he's
no.
a billionaire.
Yeah.
That's all, and he's a firefighter in his spare time.
I worked with him once.
Actually, Kevin
Yeah, I
O'Leary.
did an interview with him.
No way.
I've worked with
How was he?
3 of the sharks so far.
Huh.
Typical like rich guy.
What you would expect.
Like nice to us, but not like
You peasants are decent people.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
like, I'm not gonna waste my time with
Yeah.
these small fries.
Basically.
But how can you
Yeah.
make me money, Bob?
Out
How
of,
are you
the
making me
sharks
money?
out of the sharks I've worked with, Barbara
Yeah.
Corcoran by far is the best person to work with. But you know,
She
And,
seems nice on the show.
she's nice in person too.
And this
Yeah.
podcast of yours, what's the valuation?
Joe's a piece of shit.
That's your valuation? Well, you're not gonna make
And-
money with that. I'm sorry, I
I
can't
mean,
invest.
you're
I'm out.
a Jet fan. I got a Giants fan right here. He knows more about the Giants than
Well,
I
for
do.
those reasons-
Bruce Beer.
For those reasons and many more, Bob, I'm out. I'm sorry, I can't.
If you ever want a Giants podcast, I have 2 guys that are completely hysterical that like need to be
Hey,
connected of
yeah, well,
Giants banter.
You and Bob
we can make that happen.
I
Nice.
won't want any part of that.
I have a lot to say, which is a bad sign.
You know, a Jets fan that used to be like, oh, like you guys don't know what it's like, but like we do know what it's
You
like
do,
now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we've
a
had
little
10
bit,
years
yeah.
of
I saw
misery.
the graphic that on the Jets game they pulled up the Giants and Jets records in MetLife Stadium for the past 10 years,
We're horrific.
and they were both like, sub 500. They were like 0.4. I don't know what they were, but they were sub 500. Very bad. Jets were like slightly worse, but Giants were right there. So yeah, you guys knows, but you got a Super Bowl rings. I've never seen a Super Bowl in my life.
You
A
weren't
Super Bowl.
around
Whereas
for
I
Super
told my
Bowl
daughter
3?
4.
I wasn't alive for that. I may never see the Jets win a Super Bowl. Let's be honest. But
This year, Devontae Adams.
I am a
you're good to
Devils.
go.
I am a Devils fan, so the Devils keep me from just ending it after watching the Jets. Devils have some championships. I see a Devils flag up here. I don't know if you're a Devils fan or you're just pandering, but
I'm not a bit. I'm more football's my thing,
Alright.
but like, yeah, I'm Devils, Yankees,
Okay.
Giants.
good. If you said Rangers, we would have had to shut down the
Yeah.
podcast.
Fight.
We're in Jersey. This is Jersey City. This isn't New York City. This is Jersey City.
I went to Game 7 actually with the Devils Rangers.
Devils, Rangers, yeah.
Was that last year? The year before?
Oh yeah, that was a
awesome.
great game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was in
Yeah.
Montreal at a bar watching that game.
Canadians like hockey though.
Oh yeah, it was amazing because it was they had the Maple Leafs on like most of the TVs, and then the
The
Devils
team, or
on,
were they
like,
just stringing maple leaves
no,
around the
no,
bar?
no, the team.
The team.
The Canadians weren't in the playoffs, so they had the Maple Leafs and a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs fans, and then like the Devils game on one TV like in the corner, and then me just like cheering every time. Like the crowd would go nuts for the Maple Leafs, and then it'd be like silent, and then like the Devils would score. And I'd be like, yeah! Like this is one guy in the bar. But it was a good time. Yeah, go
That
Devils.
sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
So what do we think? Ready to try the next slice? Try
Do
the
another
next beer?
slice.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, so we got chicken bacon ranch, and we got sausage, pepper, and onion. What you guys feeling?
I was wondering what SPO meant. I
That was my guess. Sausage, pepper,
Oh, I
onion.
should have let you guys. Yeah, I should have.
was going to say
Well, you guys figure it out.
spumoni.
I'll do either.
Well, we might as well do the next one.
Chicken
easiest
bacon
access.
ranch it
This
is.
one down.
Yeah.
You got to show the folks at home that box.
Oh, with the cow on there.
I've never seen that before.
Guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but O'Leary's Public House.
Public is spelled incorrectly, but
Public
I'm
with
with
a
it.
K. Yeah.
Public.
I think it's how the Irish spell it.
Public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's good correct.
Public.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good correct. Good
Public.
public.
I
Over
like it.
going down over to O'Leary's,
Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
No problem.
This looks interesting. Can't say I'm the biggest ranch guy, but you got to try it. I like the streaks of ranch going. Chicken's in there
Looks
somewhere.
like buffalo sauce, doesn't it?
Almost does. Or like almost like a honey mustard or something. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm intrigued.
We'll see. See what happens.
So I'm very pleasantly surprised with this because, for reference, like this place, I mean, just looks like a small little pub on the corner of the street in Jersey City. You wouldn't expect them to just be banging out pies like with a very like consistent like crust. Like everything is just like really well put together. I mean,
agree.
You know what I mean? It's kind of it's a unique find. It's really cool.
I'll say I'm not a chicken bacon ranch kind of guy. I'm not a ranch guy. This is really good. Bacon's like super crispy, like
And
I don't
the
know.
ranch is not very ranchy.
Yeah, I guess that's what does it for me. I'm
Not
not a huge.
overpowering.
Yeah. It almost looks like a vinaigrette or something. Like is that actually ranch or was the pizza chef a little high? Because he did come bust through the doors yelling pizza. Pizza.
So they always have an awesome food menu, and they do weird stuff like health food is. If you don't want health food, it's not a place to go.
Not the spot.
They
You
have
don't go to a
burger.
bar for health food.
O'Leary's
kale.
Public House. Yeah.
The kale burger. No, they do one where
I
they
do love a good kale burger.
they take mac and cheese and smash it into a bun, then deep fry it and use that as a bun for like a bacon
Oh
cheeseburger.
my.
So you
Oh
cut
my
through
God.
and it's mac and cheese bun, huge thing of meat, like bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, then more mac and cheese. It's ridiculous.
Sounds
See, this is the
amazing.
problem with America. Like,
I know, we're such fat people. It's about like a 4,000 calorie lunch.
it also sounds amazing,
They're like,
and I'm gonna get one
Why
of those on the
are
way home.
Americans so fat? I don't know. It's a mystery we'll never know. And it's like, well, we got this bun, we deep fry mac and cheese, and
So
bacon cheeseburger.
I was at a wedding in
was damn good.
in England this summer, and the groom's it was like near where the groom his family lives, and he had all his like cousins, uncles, aunts, all were from like dairy farmers in the middle of Scotland, and they came down. They're all in kilts. They got their little knives and everything. And I was talking to the uncle who you couldn't understand a word of. Even the Scottish people couldn't understand him. And he's like, "Oh, you're American?" It's like, you look so small for Americans. His like idea of Americans were like, I don't know, the Far Side calendar
My
people.
600-pound life or
Like, it was
whatever.
like I'm not a thin guy, and like the fact that he looked at me and thought I was thin for what he thought an American was
Oh, you're
amazing.
tiny. You're tiny. Look at you. Look at the size of you.
It was amazing.
It's funny, I went to Portugal a year or two ago, and they have a sandwich called like a francing, and it's like, it's like a Texas toast with like steak, then bacon, then chicken, then like some other meat with an egg on top and all this cheese. He's like, from America? And like the taxi driver on the way, like literally leaving the airport, and he's like, try the francing, sturdy American meal. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, you think we all just eat like this? And like, I ate one. I was like,
Every
"This is
meal, that's what we
disgusting."
do.
They put like a gravy sauce on top. It was like overwhelming.
This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner in America.
Yeah, strong American meal.
Yeah. I love that.
We're not all like that, okay?
Just most of us.
As we eat our chicken bacon ranch pizza. It's very good, though. I guess we should probably, we do have a segment we could get into, Bob.
We could do that. I'm empty on beers
You
too.
want
I'm
a fresh
interested
beer?
to try some more. I don't know if we do the flight thing again or we just commit to pints.
Do like a pint of something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Up to you guys.
Yeah, why don't
With
we
pint?
jump into pints? Maybe just, I don't know, surprise us with whatever else you want to.
Preferably
Show
maybe
us.
not something super strong.
Oh, you don't want to drink a pint of the bourbon
Preferably not a pint of the bourbon.
under the bridge? That was amazing.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
I could drink a barrel of that.
We
I'd
have
probably
Brady's
die
Nightmare. That was on ESPN.
though. Brady's
Brady's
Nightmare?
Nightmare.
It's only 10% if you want to do a pint of that one.
Done. Sign me up. Get something, Joe, a little lighter. But I'll take one of those.
The 10 is for Eli, if we're wondering.
Oh, boy.
We made it 42.46
Oh.
IBUs.
10,
42, 46.
42 IB. Oh, okay. I like it.
All right, I'll get you one of those, and you want to...
I don't know. Surprise me. Yep.
All right. I love this
Bob's
place.
going in for the 10%. Yeah, we tend to make friends everywhere we go. Mainly because the beer is awesome and we're
The
eating
beer is
pizza and
really
hanging
good.
out.
I'm really
Yeah.
into this beer.
Yeah.
All right. Beer coming in.
Okay, that's our bearded tailgater.
Ah,
4.7, so that's a easier drinker.
you're the
We
man.
only serve Brady 8 ounce because it's 10%.
So Colby says we've got. I've got the I've got the tailgating beer.
There you go.
4 point.
Who doesn't love a good
something.
tailgate? Especially
And,
as a Giant or a Jet fan, it's like the tailgate's good, and then you go to the game.
And the two, yeah, well,
Pinnacle of the day, right?
tailgating is the best part of a Jets or Giants game because there's no losers in tailgating, unless you're a Bills fan jumping through a table and dislocating your shoulder.
But then they get to watch their team win, so like they
Yeah.
still won.
Yeah, exactly. So so I have, what is this called? The tailgate
Beer,
beer.
designed for tailgating.
That's his.
That's it.
And these guys, the
All right,
two
go to
giant,
the-
the
go to
two
the parking
Giants
lot.
fans, the two Giants fans over there have Brady's Nightmare, the beer that ended Tom Brady's career.
It's funny. It was the front page of ESPN a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Wow.
They did like a segment on football beers.
Okay.
And we were like, oh, here comes the cease and desist. And we never heard.
Could
But
this
it's
be
nothing to do with Tom
the
Brady.
best
It's
football
just,
beer in New Jersey?
A Brady somewhere.
Yeah.
Brady, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
A lot of Brady's.
But yeah,
Brady's
10%
Nightmare.
packs a lot of
10%. Okay.
So let me know what you think about that, Bob. I will tell you this is the perfect tailgate beer right here.
This glass is so small.
Look, Bob, it's 10%.
Cool guy, right? Makes
How
you feel
you
like
get?
big American.
I'm gonna call you an
Yeah.
Uber to get you home, Bob.
I'll figure it out.
It's a little on the sweet
Oh,
side, but for 10,
that's-
it's drinkable.
that's a-
That's
Good?
really good, Joe. You would like this a lot because it's
This is actually also very, very good.
like a really quality IPA.
this
yeah.
this tailgate beer, I could tailgate to. This is amazing. This is like I'll drink a gallon of this.
There you go.
We'll drink it in the parking lot
You
after
got
this.
you got gallon jugs.
If you bring one, we'll fill it. We can.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is really good. And
you.
it's very responsible of you to serve it in this type of glass if it's this
Yes,
strong.
Bob.
It doesn't like I don't drink it and go, oh wow, 10%. Like if you handed me this and was like it's a 5% IPA, I'd be like, oh okay.
So the state technically mandates, I think, above 9% has to go in the smaller.
It's got it, yeah.
Yeah.
But we've done like tap takeovers with bars. We do another one, double pocked, which 8.9%, and one of them that I will not name did like a special. It was like $5 for like a pint, and we were like,
Ooh,
"What are you doing?"
you can't do that.
It was like an actual like. You know, I've seen Fear and Loathing Las Vegas. It was like
Yep.
Hunter
Yeah.
S. Thompson at like 2 a.m. The whole place, like, and just, everyone's drunk. Like,
We're drinking the $5 special.
yeah, like 2 of those get you drunk, and
Yeah.
people are pounding. They taste, similar. Like,
Yeah, yep.
you can just pound them. Like, if you don't know what
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
drinking.
be careful with those.
No one was careful. It was a
That's
a
Bob's
mess.
MO. Bob would have fit in with that crowd. All right, so we got a segment. It's called 902 Questions,
All right.
where we ask
That's a lot of
Colby 902 questions, roughly, more or less, somewhere in the ballpark of 902 questions. We are at 902 Brewing. So we just figured we'd ask you,
What do you
a
think? People
bunch
are
of questions.
tuning in halfway through. It's not a live
In case-
broadcast.
I know. I'm still got the. We did a
Someone
live
clicked
broadcast.
on the YouTube video and
We
just
did
clicked
do
to
a
the
live
middle.
broadcast a couple weeks ago, so I'm still in broadcaster mode.
Yeah.
Be sure to tell the folks at home, Bob, like and subscribe. If you guys are watching, shout out, throw a comment into the chat section. Oh wait, they can't. I mean, they could comment, post, I guess. But
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't know where I'm going.
We did a live stream. I've
had a flight of beer.
Zigmeister's Oktoberfest and live commentated
Yeah.
on Wiener Dog races, but now we're
That's
not
awesome.
doing that.
Yeah, it was
That a lot of fun.
very awesome. But we're not doing that. Fuck that. Fuck them. No, we love Sigmeister. But we're doing 902 questions. 90210, Beverly Hills 90210.
No, just
900
90
questions about
just-
900.
I don't know where you're going with this
2.0. You don't know where I'm
Just-
going, Bob?
Just 902.
Oh, okay.
Just 902.
Okay. So we're doing 900 questions, and so I hope Colby cleared his schedule for the rest of the day.
I'll text my wife to deal with the kids.
No, so we won't actually we'll do ballpark. But we have some questions for you. We'll learn a little more about the brewery and about you. Some hypotheticals. Bob, you want to start it off?
Yeah. So we brought up that you're a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan as well. I gave you scenarios. So Daniel Jones walks into the brewery. Your 2 options are unlimited free beer or kick his ass out the door. What do you choose?
I'm going unlimited free beer.
Kick his ass out the door.
Boo.
Send him walking. Tell him to find
I'm not
another
gonna go down the
team.
apologist route, but like it was enough years to fuck you up for
Yeah.
poor guy had a bad team for so long. He didn't get
Yep.
like a Brock Purdy where you come into a
He sucks.
championship caliber team, but he needs to learn to read defenses
He
better.
sucks. He's washed.
Yeah. I'm so over him. But that's very nice of you. And you know what? If I was a Giants fan and I owned a brewery, any Giant player, no matter who they are, I'd probably hook them up. So.
Jamie
got-
Gillian comes in often, actually, the punter.
Oh, nice.
no way.
It's
The Scottish
fine
Hammer.
Football up there, the Scottish Hammer.
Yeah.
That white one.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The
a lot of
Scottish
ties.
Hammer. I like him. He
Well,
was injured last week, wasn't he? What's going on? We don't
Got
have
a
a kicker
hammy.
or a punter.
Well, I would say though, speaking of football, I have another football-themed question for you. We know that Colby's a big Giants fan. This one's going to be tough. Tom Brady donates $1 million to your brewery, but you have to rename Brady's Nightmare to Brady's Dream, and you have to fly Patriots flags all around your tap room for $1 million.
Oof.
I'd say invests, not donates. I don't know.
Or,
Yeah.
or invest, whatever. He's a shark. You know, you're on Shark Tank, and Tom
is a
Brady's a
tough
guest
one.
star, and he's giving you $1 million.
And there's only
You know-
900 more of these questions. These are the first two.
We're only on number 2. 900 more to go.
I would say take it. I mean, he's so busy with
Take
like
the million.
owning a team and then not being able to do any of his broadcaster duties because he owns the team. And
Yeah.
you know, there's always that like people. I haven't heard him say like, I don't know why Giants fans don't like me. You got 2 Super Bowls out of me. Like,
Yeah, true.
I hate
I
the
love
Eagles
him.
And
passionately
really,
more than Tom
like,
Brady.
Brady's dream, whatever, and then a couple of Patriots flags. Who cares? I mean,
$1 million to him, that's like 4 minutes of not broadcast or not going to your broadcasting
Yeah.
class because you own the Las Vegas Raiders.
all right, so we're taking the money. You got another question, Bob?
Yeah. So
We got 900 to get through.
we
just
mentioned
gotta speed it
that
up.
you started brewing and testing for 902 in an apartment. If you had to start another business out of an apartment, what would it be?
Got to be porn, I guess, right? Like, what else do you start?
902
No, I'm not good
Washington
looking
Ave.
enough.
Not what I expected.
Podcast, maybe? I don't know what else.
That's how we started our podcast, out of my
Okay.
apartment. And here we are.
Put that as 1A.
I like it.
1B porn. I mean, it's everyone's fallback.
Hey, we got cameras.
Listen.
We got cameras.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one for you. Let's see, I guess I'll stick to football theme. Okay, you press a button, it sinks a random cruise ship, but the
What kind of
Giants.
button is this?
Don't worry about where I got the button from. Okay, it sinks a random cruise ship,
Okay.
but the Giants win the next 3 Super Bowls. Do you press the button? You don't know anyone on the cruise ship.
I would need to know if it was all Philadelphia people or not before I answered the question, honestly.
It left the port.
You press a button, it sinks a cruise ship full of Philadelphia fans. The Giants never win the Super Bowl
left-
again.
Still sinking that thing.
The port left from South Jersey. They're all Eagles fans.
Some of us could have driven down there, though.
Yeah, true.
No,
yeah.
I couldn't hit the button.
Couldn't do it. Yeah,
Unless
that's
we knew
fair.
like the demographic
we
Philly
are
breakdown.
on tape here, so that's the reason. Off camera,
We'll
Colby said
ask
he'll
him
do
again
it.
later.
On the record, Colby will not kill a bunch of innocent people.
That's
a fair
amazing.
take.
That's amazing. All right. You're not allowed to drink a certain type of beer ever again. What type of beer would you choose?
Sours.
That's
Fuck
easy.
sours.
That's easy.
You know, we make them because some people love them. But just
Yeah,
even
some people
barrel
love
aged,
them.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan. But if people, we're not here to make what I like.
Yeah.
We're
No,
here to
it's-
make what people want. And
Yeah.
people want to drink sours. It's great for them. I'm not a fan.
It's a good answer. I like a sour every now and then, but you can't have more than one of that sour.
Or even a 4-ounce. I like it in a flight, like to try a little bit.
Yeah,
but I
you
don't even want
try
a pint
it,
of it.
and then you go somewhere else.
Yeah.
My question's on the other end of the spectrum. If you could only drink one 902 beer for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Oh, Chilltown in a heartbeat.
Chilltown.
Yeah, I have 3 kids. I need the
Yeah.
dad
yeah.
beer.
Yeah, that's
I
the
need the.
right.
Chilltown's great.
You got a ride-on mower.
No, our yard's super small. I got a little push guy, but
Yeah, yeah. But
it's
there's
got
other stuff.
it's
you
got
gotta
a cup
drink beer.
holder in it.
You got a cup holder.
One of
There
those
you go.
ones that like doesn't spill no matter the angle.
Or you just get the beer hat, right? You know, the helmet
Yeah.
with the beers.
Yeah,
I had one
yeah.
of those in college.
It'll be good. We just moved from the city. The guy with the beer hat. Cover your helmet.
All right, so you're familiar with the framing of a mail delivery truck, a police officer, and a fire engine hit a red light at the stop sign at the same time. Who goes first? You know that debacle?
Now
So-
I am. I didn't know that.
Okay,
That was the
doesn't
question.
matter.
Now I'm familiar.
A Patriots fan, a Cowboys fan, and an Eagles fan walk up to the bar at the same time. Who gets served first and who gets served last?
Ooh.
Patriots, Cowboys, Eagles.
Wow,
That was
right in that order.
Yeah, nah.
He's like, I've thought about this. I've had this scenario.
I mean, we hate the Cowboys just as much, but I went to school at University of Delaware too, so I was like immersed with
Yep.
the Philadelphians for so long, over 4 years.
Wait,
They,
where'd you go to school?
Delaware?
Oh, okay, I went to Rowan, so.
Oh, my brother
right
went to Rowan.
Yeah, right outside of Philadelphia. I had to deal with a lot of that shit.
Yeah, so you got the same thing. Like
That's where the
last in
hatred started.
everything. Well, they already had the NFC East hatred going in, so
Yeah.
it just really dumped
Oh,
all
yeah.
the gas on like an already burning fire.
Yeah, for me it was Flyers fans, because I'm a big Devils fan, so fucking Flyers fans down there.
Even
Haven't won a championship since the 70s, but they act like their team's the best team.
They got the best
sniff.
mascot, though.
Yeah, Devils have 3 cups. Flyers haven't had one since '74, and they're acting like they're
Crazy.
the best
It's the
team
low
in the
IQ
history.
thing,
Yeah,
they
it's
just don't
it's something to
understand.
water down. there.
Can I follow up my question with another question?
No, we're shitting
All
on
right.
Philadelphia only.
Fine, go to your question.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
no. Wait, no. Follow up your question. Sorry, Bob.
All right.
Got heated.
My
Start
final
talking about
question,
Flyers
which
fans.
means you get 2 questions in a row too.
No.
Joe and I walk up to a bar at the same exact time. Why do you serve Joe last?
Bullshit question.
he's a Jets fan.
Yeah, fair
You
enough.
got to prioritize the Giants.
Done.
Your
Fair
own
fair
people.
enough. Bob's wearing a Giants jersey. Gets served first. Okay. I guess this was kind of similar to Bob's question, but if you had to permanently 86 2 of your beers, the 902 beers, just deleted from your lineup, never to be brewed again.
Ooh.
Probably a sour. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. A sour. Actually, we did an amber ale that it came out good for an amber ale, but people aren't looking for amber ales.
I'm not a huge amber ale guy.
I love
No.
amber ales.
Really?
What?
You should
Send
have
me-
bought all
Yeah.
for amber ale. Then.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Take whatever you got left.
I had 86, the amber, and a sour. Yeah,
Yeah.
those would be the 2 that would.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
People gotta want to buy you. I'm sorry, amber.
You can name
They
those
don't.
after me.
And then my last
Bob.
question. You're stranded on a desert island. There's one person with you.
What kind of
you
question is
so,
this?
so which employee from your brewery are you bringing with you on the desert island?
Ooh, who would I bring? I'd probably bring our head brewer, Vishal. He's from Trinidad, so he knows the islands already. He
There
probably
you
knows
go.
how to
Yeah, you got to
he's
bring
got
someone that's
Make you some
resourceful,
island
right?
beers on that
a
island.
local
Yeah.
angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Island boy.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
He's got the accent, man, and he knows about
There you go. That's smart.
did his first tailgate last year, and he was like, he's like, people are drinking vodka. It's 9 in the morning. Like, he's sending pictures to his friends back home. He's like, this is insane.
This is
You guys
America.
do this every week? I'm like, yeah.
We drink vodka at 9 a.m. and we eat sandwiches that are stacked this high every day.
It's
Because
funny.
it's America, and that's what we do.
He asked, he was like, so when do these tailgates go until? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like what? Like when it snows, it stops? And I was like, oh, you mean the season? Until the season ends? He's like, well, what if there's snow? I'm like, you have a tailgate in the snow and
Tailgate in the
drink
snow.
more and just wear
Yeah.
gloves and stuff. He's like, you guys do this in the snow? Yeah. Yeah, we
Oh,
do
yeah.
this all the time.
Most of the
all
time,
the weather.
most of the
Oh,
time
that's
it's in the
amazing.
snow and freezing rain because Woody Johnson is a piece of shit and didn't want to put a dome on the stadium.
Woody Johnson.
Nah, football is
It all
outdoor
comes back
sport.
to Woody. I mean, I get that, but it's fan comfort level. Maybe back in the day, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drink a bunch of beer and sit in the snow and watch the Jets. Now, in my old age,
Well, that's your
Dad,
problem. You're watching the
I want to be
Jets.
comfortable. If
I
I'm gonna
wasn't
watch the
gonna say
Jets. Oh yeah, that too. I mean,
I like
trust
the
me.
snow ones.
You like the game in the
Yeah, and
snow.
then the tailgate,
Okay,
you
but
get the
here's
fire
thing.
and everyone just
It
It
stands
doesn't
around
even
the fire.
snow anymore. It's freezing rain in 40 degrees.
Even
Those
better.
are the worst.
Those are the worst.
37 and raining is
37
the worst
and raining,
tailgating.
and that's every other Jets game.
I'll take 10 degrees and snowing
That's
over
what I'm saying.
37
I'll take a
and
nice
raining.
nice
10 times out of
snow
10.
and
That's fair.
it's cold out, fine, whatever. But the freezing rain, in the 40-degree.
The non-freezing rain's even worse when
Yeah.
it just like almost
just-
cold
you're
enough
just-
to
you're
freeze
wet,
and you could freeze,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the rain's not.
Yeah,
that sucks.
It's awful, and you're watching the Jets, so it's extra awful.
They beat us last year in like the sloppiest football game I've ever seen
Yep.
between two teams.
Yep.
Oh.
It was the Who Wanted to Suck Less fest.
Tommy Cutlets
Yeah.
was like 1 for 3 with like 400 handoffs.
Tommy
Yep.
Cutlets.
Zach Wilson looked like a bona fide superstar that he is.
Yep.
Probably gonna go and do good things like Geno Smith and
Sam
Sam
Darnold.
Darnold. But
One weird common thing in between them. I don't know.
well, it's like maybe the coaches, maybe the owner, maybe the whole fucking management, maybe the whole franchise is in
maybe it's just the
disarray.
green jerseys.
They should
I don't
just
know.
fold the franchise and start anew. Build
We
a
did
new
a Tommy
stadium.
Cutlets beer actually last year
Oh,
when
yeah?
it became a big thing. And yeah, it was crazy. People
Is he
were like,
old enough to drink it?
I think so. People
If-
drove down
if
from
Tommy
Buffalo. We had people
Cutlets-
driving from everywhere
Really?
to get the Tommy Cutlets beer. Yeah, it
New,
was
new
wild.
hypothetical. If Tommy Cutlets walked in here but was not 21, serving him a beer, we'll know your answer off air. Like on the record,
We got
I ain't
him
saying
here.
shit.
He's
Never.
here.
I would
Well,
never
bring
do
him
that.
in. We've got Tommy Cutlets right here. He's
So the
20
the
years
problem
old.
with him is like the chicken cutlet thing was funny. It caught on, but in that same interview, he talked about how his mom made his bed every day. And it's like you could have left that part out and just went to the chicken cutlet
Yeah,
part.
just mom's cutlets. Those are
Mom
fine.
makes chicken cutlets. I eat chicken cutlets every night. You don't have to tell me
She
that
tucks me in at
you're a
night.
professional football player and your mom makes your bed every night. Like,
And he was
like,
still
just go to the
making like
cutlets.
he was making like 700 or like he's making a good amount of money, right?
You could get an apartment in Hoboken for what he's making.
Yeah,
for
exactly. And
sure.
they made it seem like he was like rags, you know. He's like, oh, he's
Yeah.
not making. He's
No,
making.
it was-
He's making 30 grand, you know. Just be this young guy
He's
out
like
here.
practice squad. He wasn't making that much
Yeah,
money.
but he's still making money. Like,
Yeah, he could
more
have
than
bought
you
an
and me.
apartment, but if his parents live down the street
Yeah.
from the practice facility,
Yeah.
like why even bother, you know? And
Yeah.
she makes his bed and makes chicken cutlets.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
Will we see Tommy Cutlets on the field this year?
Yeah, by like week 13.
13. Wow.
13. Yeah, that's a bowl. I would say next week.
Well, Jones has that injury guarantee, so like they might put him on the shelf and bubble wrap him to axe him next year and not have to pay him.
I think that's going to happen. I've been screaming for Drew Lock for like 5 weeks now.
He's got swagger.
So you
I
guys
like
are
the guy.
tuned into the
Same draft class?
Giants, Brews, and Two Dudes podcast. It's Colby and Bob, and they're talking Giants football. We lost half our demographic that doesn't care about football, but that's okay.
That means we have
do
enough
what we want.
demographic to lose.
Yeah. Do we have a demographic? What's our demographic?
We got like
Everybody likes pizza.
And people that like pizza and beer.
you know.
we
Pretty
axed
good
all the
demo.
Philly people too,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
lost
Yeah,
Philly
yeah,
and
We
then
lost
football.
Philly. We
Yeah.
lost people that don't care about football. That's okay. We can afford to lose some of them.
There's got to be some people left.
There's
You
some.
gotta commit to your values.
There's one
you know?
to two people.
We don't,
Moral
we don't,
stand is
we don't
necessary.
pander. We don't pander.
That's right. We do what we want.
We don't care. We're not sponsored by anyone. So, should we try this last slice of pizza? Not
Oh,
that
yeah, I
I'm,
forgot we
not
had-
that I'm
I-
hungry, but wait, there's another pizza.
One last slice, and we should probably get into the competition
I
and
think
not
so.
take any more of Colby's time up. Although I'll sit here
What
all
are you
day.
saying? We're a nuisance to him?
Yes.
I'm having
Just
a
set
great
up
time.
all this stuff in his brewery. Yeah, we can do this weekly. Yeah. I'm in.
Fridays are good.
I haven't met a beer that I haven't liked here yet, so these are all really good.
Oh wow, you drank. Ooh. You're gonna feel really good after that thing.
I already do.
Pass it down the line.
Down,
Oh.
yep.
See, I thought that was gonna be. That
Oh,
seems
wow.
like less than the
Okay.
chicken bacon ranch.
So this is sausage, pepper, onion. Very interesting looking slice. They
I
got,
like that it's crispy on top
Yeah.
there, right? That looks pretty good.
all of them have been pretty crispy on top. They got a good thing going. That guy yelling pizza running out the door knows what he's doing, I guess. This might be my favorite slice out of all of them.
This is a good slice.
Or maybe it's just after that 10% Brady Brady beer. Everything's good now.
This is good. I think I like the pepperoni hot honey the best though. That was really good.
That was really
That was good. I'm a big sausage pepperoni. I'm an Italiano.
There you go.
Sausage pepper onion. Now you're talking my language. I mean, come on.
You mean io sono italiano?
Happy belated
I'm
Columbus
sorry.
Day.
I don't speak Italian, Bob. It's America. Just like, I'm really proud of my Italian heritage, but I don't speak Italian.
Yeah, I'm 0% Italian, but my stepdad immigrated from Italy, so I got bits and pieces.
Probably eat Italian then.
Yeah. His aunt hooked it up, like homemade lasagna,
Oh, yeah.
like all the works.
All the good stuff. Puttanesca sauce. That's the
we didn't do the
Reggio.
puttanesca.
That's the Reggio family.
That's your family.
Yeah, that's the Reggio family recipe right there.
We have an Italian Pilsner we're carving up now for Monday
Oh.
canning too, actually.
Nice.
Those have been a big thing recently, Italian Pilsners.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like
oh,
a gently dry hop pills. Real nice.
like a Peroni.
With flavor.
Exactly.
Peroni with flavor.
Oh, they're supposed to have flavor? It's like a Miller Lite.
That's amazing. With flavor.
My go-to lime.
My favorite thing about your beer is it tastes just like Miller Lite. Do people write reviews like that?
They should do. You know, Jimmy Kimmel, I think it was, used to do like the reading mean tweets about you.
Yeah.
Yep.
They need to do a brewer one with people reading like dumb on tap reviews.
Oh, that's our next
Oh
segment.
yeah, that.
then,
Yeah.
damn.
Well,
That'll
we got
be
our next
awesome.
You
segment.
should have told us that before we came here. We could have made it a segment.
We got one last year. I remember. I love our Oktoberfest beer. Like
Yeah.
it's just a very good. And somebody checked in and gave it like a 2.5 or 3 out of 5, and it was like bready, clean, crisp, kind of like a Marzen. And it was like, well, that's what the
that's
fuck
what
it
it
is.
is.
Like it's literally a clean, crisp,
kinda-
bready Marzen. And some of them I can't help myself, but I'm like, just out of curiosity, like, what were you expecting?
Right.
You gotta know, not something so malty, and it's like, but that's what it is.
It says on the label multi Marzen. Like it's called multi Marzen Oktoberfest. I don't know. It's a little malty. Like honestly, I'm not a fan of Oktoberfest beer because it's a little too malty for me. But I know that's what it is.
That's
I
what
have
it
the
is.
under the
I don't like
overpass, and it
ambers.
tastes like there's bourbon barrel
Yeah.
beer in here.
I don't like ambers, and I don't really like Oktoberfest. I mean, I drink them. You know, don't tell Zigmeister because we were just drinking their Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
And it was good. I'll drink anything, obviously, but not my favorite. But I wouldn't write a 2-star review because that's what the beer tastes like. That's what all Oktoberfest tastes like, you know?
Yeah, if they're done right. And we have a black IPA we do, and the amount of times we've gotten like IPAs shouldn't be black. It's like, well, then why did you buy it?
It's
I
called
think it
Black
says
IPA.
black IPA on there. Like,
Yeah.
I always say to
Bunch
the
of racist beer reviewers. Like,
I always say to the sales guys, I'm like, it's like going to a sushi place and being like 1 star, like they didn't cook any of their food, it all came out raw. And you're like,
the fish is raw.
yeah, salmon was totally raw. 1 out
Yeah.
of 5. Fuck this place.
You're always going to get that, and I feel like especially here, it's a more populated area. I'm sure you get a lot of people that just kind of stroll in, don't really know what to expect. Like you're not just like in the middle of nowhere. Like people are driving out to the middle of nowhere. They know they're going to a brewery. There's a lot of tourists here. There's a lot of people. It's a very populated area, so I'm sure that tends to lead to like some misguided reviews.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got one, I forget which beer, 4 out of 5, and it was like perfect, exactly the style of like.
What do I have to do to get a 5?
Perfect. I can't find any flaws with
Yeah.
it. If
Cool.
only there was a way to rate this higher.
I saw one of those online where it was for a doctor, and it was like, this doctor saved my life. Like, I'm so thankful, and it was 4 out of 5. And the doctor responded, he's like, what else do I have to do?
All the time where we're like, I don't understand. Like, if this was so great, like,
Yeah.
does there have to be some like
High
mecca?
standards.
Yeah, I
High
guess
standards. You
really high standards.
have to give them a back massage while they drink the beer.
Yeah. Man, say owner was creepy, gave me a back massage while I was drinking beer. 3 out of 5.
Maybe that's the 5
It
out
was
of
the
5,
best beer.
you know?
Yeah.
But no, we get that kind of weird stuff all the time where you're just like, really?
Yeah.
And you took the time to put this on the internet?
But that's the thing that drives me insane. Is like if I'm going out of my way to write a review, it's either this place was the worst place I've ever been to in my entire life, and the world needs to know, or it was really good, and I'll give them 5 stars. Like there's
Same.
no in between. I'm not just going on like 3 out of 5 could be better, but like what are you doing? Come on.
Craziness. So I think it is that time
Yeah.
where, so Joe and I are both capable video editors, but with all these cameras and mics that we set up, It's a lot of work to put this podcast together,
a
and
lot.
neither of us want to do the work. So Joe and I do a competition at the end of every episode.
Could we just have Emma edit it and just call it a day?
then we have to pay for that.
All right, competition it is.
Competition it is. So Joe and I are going to have a competition to see whoever loses the competition has to edit this episode. And I think Colby had something ready to go for us. What are we doing?
Yeah, as far as competition.
I think it's a Stein holding contest.
Yeah,
We got some German
Oktoberfest
beer.
just
We got
happened. We got
Oktoberfest has just
How
happened.
much does German beer weigh?
Okay, so well, also I want to just for the record let the folks at home know, Bob works out every fucking day.
So
I
actually,
work
only
out
went to the
0
gym.
days.
I went to the gym once this week.
Well, guess what? That's one more time than I went to the gym. So Bob, I mean, I should get a hand. I should get like a 30-second. Like
30
you get,
seconds.
there's no way I'm winning. I mean, my only workout is I hold my 15-pound daughter in my hands.
That's like 3
The
beers.
beer is way less
Yeah.
than 15 pounds. So you should be
Okay.
I
fine.
don't know. I feel like it's an even match.
Bob's gonna smoke me. I have too many edits on my plate right now. This isn't gonna go well for me. But you know what? I'm a fair sport. I'm just gonna fucking let it happen, and we're gonna go ahead and get a Stein holding competition going. Bob's gonna win.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There's no way you don't win. Like, there's just no way. All right, so we're back. We got some Steins of beer. Is this Oktoberfest beer, or is this
It's a Kolsch. We're out of
Kolsch.
Oktoberfest, but
good?
Alright.
Because I
it's
just
like a
talked shit
custom.
about Oktoberfest for
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes.
Oktoberfest is
like it.
heavier, so this is perfect. You know, a
So-
little lighter to hold.
So Bob and I are going to do a Stein hold competition, probably slightly, leaning towards Bob's favor since he works out every day. And I thought,
Setting the stage.
we got, the tap room is open. We got people rolling in, so that's what you hear in the background. Colby's going to judge. I believe. How do you hold the? Do we
What
know
are-
for a
what are the
Stein
ru-
hold?
what are
What's
the
the
rules?
rules here?
I usually hold
You
like
hold like that.
right out straight like that.
Handle.
Handle.
You don't want to
Okay.
warm it up with the hand.
Left
you know,
arm,
like-
right arm, doesn't matter.
You could go lefty and righty if you really want to handicap.
Yeah. Why don't you do lefty? I'll do
Okay,
it.
I'm
Are you
going
better
left.
left?
But then it's worse
you-
if you lose.
Yeah, I don't even.
No,
Let's just
why not?
whatever it is, whatever you're more comfortable with. And I think we keep the arms straight, right? You can.
Keep it straight out.
Keep it
the
straight.
First person that
Straight
can't
out.
do it anymore,
All right.
done.
Lord
So it
help
begins.
us. I don't want to edit.
All right,
Count
Colby,
us
call
down.
it.
Colby.
All right. 3, 2, 1, begin.
And we're off.
I could do this all
Holding
day,
that
Bob.
beer.
Bring
Me
over all the
too.
digital equipment. That's a bold, bold strategy, Cotton.
We're
Yeah.
gonna lose the
God,
audio
yeah,
at
Bob
some
is-
point.
Bob's gonna spill all over the audio recorder.
This is a lot lighter than a dumbbell.
Fuck. I mean, Bob's got me.
Should have used my left.
You
Nobody's
feeling?
wavering yet.
How you feeling, Bob?
I'm feeling good. It's just like it's tough holding this beer and not drinking it. Like I really want to drink it.
Why don't you just take a sip?
I'll take a sip after you lose.
just a little
I might
sippy
even
sip.
chug the whole thing.
Just a little
For the
sippy
ride
sip,
home.
Bob, for the folks at home. They want to see you.
Yeah, arm's starting to get a little sore.
I feel a little fatigue in
a little
the arm.
fatigue.
I was bowling yesterday. I actually had my high series of my life bowling yesterday.
Yeah, you
Rob
crushed
and I are
it.
in a bowling league together.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was 240, 245, 265, 260 something, 240 again. So it
Yeah.
was 750 series.
I was pretty good.
Yeah, it was great.
Great for the team.
Just thinking about it makes me want to put this beer down on the table. You remember that, Bob?
You don't want to not be able to bowl because your arm's tired.
Yeah, I don't want to
Stein
throw.
holding.
Listen, I'm pretty much the team. I'm 219
High
average right
average
now
on
on
the
the
team.
team.
219.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I break 100, I'm like thrilled.
Me too.
My arm is getting fatigued.
Is it?
Yeah.
That
How
makes
about you?
one of us.
How long have we
Sitting
been
in.
going?
Not
Should've
long.
timed it.
Not
Yeah,
this
we didn't time
time
it. We'll
'cause
put up a timer in the
Here's the-
post.
you watch the Oktoberfest Steinhold competitions.
It's like 7 minutes.
They're like 7 minutes.
They're like
It's
those
like I
freaks,
feel like
though.
it's been a minute and a half, and I'm fucking ready to tap out.
if even.
You're ready to tap out too, right, Bob?
No, I'm good. I
You
can
sure?
go all day.
I am so fucked.
There's
Like
those
they're-
people that can hold their breath for like 6 minutes too. They're not.
Yeah, I just gotta do mind over matter. Things are cool.
How long
Everything's
does it
good.
take to edit an episode?
It's not
Couple
that
hours.
long, handful of hours maybe max.
Hours we don't have.
But
There's a lot on the line right
I've got
here.
5 weddings to edit on my plate right now. I've got a 7-month-old, 8-month-old now to
Oh.
take care of.
By the time this comes out, maybe 10-month-olds.
I've got, Bob, what do you got going on? You should probably just edit.
I got a lot of shoots.
Fuck, his hand is so
Lot of
sturdy.
shoots.
Like, mine's already starting to
I
shake.
can go for another hour.
There's
Fuck.
no wobbling over there.
I am fucked.
You're moving around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm already starting to shake. I'm getting sore.
You can accept defeat, Joe.
It's because I carried the bowling team yesterday, so
You
I'm
did.
a little tired.
But you bowled less than me because you bowled all those strikes.
I did bowl a lot of strikes. Fuck. How are you not? I mean, the guy works out every day. He lost 80 pounds, folks at home.
I've been training for this.
He lost 80 pounds.
That's
Also,
impressive.
like,
80 pounds?
yeah. He was. It's kind of on our stickers. It's like a skinny me and like a fat Bob on the stickers for our podcast artwork. And he's lost like a ton of weight since then, so it doesn't do him justice. Now you look at the sticker, you're like, who's who?
Gotta
Fuck.
get new stickers then.
Yeah, we do.
Nah, we're good. It's the personality.
Yeah.
It's like I'm wearing cat t-shirts. I don't wear cat t-shirts anymore.
God
You're
damn, Bob,
sweating,
all right.
Joe.
You feeling like any sort of burn?
No,
Are you fucking serious?
not at all. We can go all day, Joe.
Let's
Just
look at
give
this
up when you can.
blue light overhead. Looks pretty cool. That devil's flag. Just gonna think of the
Let me
devils.
look around the room and distract myself.
Yep.
Try
Dude,
not
I'm
to-
fucked. I'm shaking. You can probably see a little bit of shake going on. Bob's like steady as a freaking rock.
I want to
Bob-
drink this. That's the only thing
Drink
that's
that
making
beer.
me.
Drink that
I
beer.
will as soon as you put it down.
What's our time looking like? It's been 2 days.
It's got to be 2 minutes at least.
Ah,
I would guess 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Something like that.
What else is new in your life? Huh?
It's like a SpongeBob episode.
Come on, man. I don't
Does sound a
need
little
it.
SpongeBob-y.
I don't want it.
You can do it, Joe.
Water. Take a sip, Bob.
I will.
God damn, his arm is like. I
I
mean,
am
look at
getting
that thing.
thirsty.
It's like straight.
I could have went lefty.
I'm
We can
so
go 2 out of
fucked.
3.
I'm so fucked.
Just
No, I'm not
accept defeat,
fucked. I'm
Joe.
not fucked. Not fucked. Never been fucked. Never been fucked in my life.
Well, you have a kid, so you've been fucked at least once.
There's other ways.
You're not shaking?
No, I'm not shaking. I'm fine.
Somebody tell me a time check so I can at least feel better about myself.
You're at least at
Make up a number,
13
Emma.
minutes.
What time are we at?
How long has this been going on, Emma? Do you know? She doesn't know anything. She's
I thought about
useless.
hitting
Put
the
it
timer
down,
button,
Joe.
Bob,
too,
come on,
if
put
you've
it
done
down. Bob, just put
I'm
it down.
fine.
Bob, put it down.
I'll put it down after you.
Bob, put it down.
This is, I'm good.
I'm good too. I'm just bluffing.
No,
I'm
just
bluffing.
chill.
I'm
We'll
Chilltown.
just chill.
I'm Chilltown Crusher. That's what they named the beer after me, dude.
Chilltown Crusher.
Chillest
Crushing
guy on the
beers.
block.
That arm's looking a little
I'm shaking.
nut.
Like a beer fest. We're not that drunk.
We're not that drunk.
How the fuck? I should have practiced for this. I have dumbbells. I don't lift them.
We had a sanctioned Steinholding competition at our Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I just want to. I know Bob's gonna win. I just want to get to a respectable time.
We've already got there, Joe.
So they're not like, oh,
Just-
Joe lasted 1 minute and tapped out.
Save yourself
It's been more
editing
than a
time.
minute.
I think it's pretty respectable now.
Yeah, it's respectable. Yeah, so Bob, if I were you, I'd probably just. I'm spilling beer. That is.
That counts.
We'll let the judge decide.
I would say like a full tilt would be more.
Full tilt
so.
would be-
a
would
little,
be more.
little driplet. You can
This
keep
is
doing this.
Bob,
to
you
yourself.
gotta be. You got feeling sore. I see a little shake.
Little shake, but I feel pretty good.
You're a piece of shit. I hate you. Fuck you. I have no time to fucking edit this.
Oh.
I'm so tired. My arm is
You were tired.
toast.
You were
Right
tired.
TKO.
I knew you were
Right
tired.
TKO.
I'm gonna use the other hand to take a sip out of this. You were getting tired though.
That
eh?
was all bluff. I was dying.
You're a good guy. Put good poker face. I
Yeah.
should have not. I was playing my. I was saying how sore I was. I shouldn't have probably said that. Shouldn't have let
It is
you
what
know.
it is.
Yeah.
You'll know for next time.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, the week after next week, I have a shoot every day,
Okay. That does make me feel slightly better, but I have literally no time to edit
including
this,
your
so.
buddy's music video.
Next Christmas. That's what you see this episode, guys. Happy 2026.
There no longer is a New York Giants.
The Giants
is
and Jets
different.
organizations folded.
If they combined, they might be one like
yeah,
half decent
yeah.
team.
Dude, my arm is so sore.
Brutal.
Okay, good. I'm glad you were sore too, because you looked like you could have done that for another 10 minutes.
If I had to. I hate editing.
Me too. Well, That about wraps it up for us, guys. Colby,
Yeah.
thanks so much for having us.
This was so much fun.
This was a
Yeah, thanks
blast.
for coming.
We'll be back
Yeah.
here often.
It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Not for episodes. We'll just hang out.
Yeah, we'll,
Yeah.
Well, maybe another episode too.
Bob will
down the road.
tailgate with you at MetLife Stadium. And,
We'll talk about Woody Johnson.
yeah.
Fucking everything up.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
So cheers
Cool.
to that with our
Cheers
right
for another
arms.
good one. I went left arm.
I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, now let's drink some fucking brews with 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, now let's drink some fucking brews with 2 dudes.
Yo, pizza, brews, and 2 dudes. With that combination, no, we cannot lose. No. Let me see a little char on the crust, you know that's a must. I got my dudes with me, you can trust. Bob and Joe on the video, they eating a slice. The pale ale looks nice, there's 2 dudes. Like if you saw Lebowski twice, they got the brews on ice. You see them in the street, you ain't gotta ask them twice, you know.
I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, now let's drink some fucking brews with 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, you bring the brews and 2 dudes. I got the pizza, now let's drink some fucking brews with 2 dudes.